Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are here. It is our day off. Mondays is usually our day off, and I wanted to go thrift store shopping. So we went thrift store shopping.
Yeah, wait.
No,
you said
no,
that,
you don't have time.
You say that like we didn't.
This is my time to talk.
She said that like we didn't go thrift store shopping.
We did go.
Okay.
But, okay. I don't know if anyone else out there has this issue, but this is my issue. My issue is when I go with somebody to shop, I want them to be like looking through the racks. If they're not looking, if they're done, maybe just considerately like scan through the like aisles, walk through the aisles. No, this guy is in the corner on his phone. So,
no.
of course I'm gonna be rushing.
No.
Yes.
Our daughters, I was taking care of our daughters who were asleep. I'm not gonna be going through some filthy racks like with our babies. Okay. But, you know, when she said, I don't know if you have this issue, she pointed at me like I'm an issue.
No, I'm the issue.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the issue.
So we went thrift store shopping today. We didn't find anything good.
We didn't find anything.
It wasn't a good day.
No.
We found the gem today, though.
Okay, we found this store called Game Rave. And it is a store that sells, well, you buy, sell, rent video games.
Yeah.
We have a Nintendo 64. We're still blessed to have a Nintendo 64, which is like the best. It's just fun to play.
It's the best console there is, period, ever created. It is.
Okay.
I have a PS4 too, but Nintendo 64 is best.
It's just fun.
And today I acquired the best game ever. I'll give you a second to just shout. This is like Dora the Explorer. What is the best video game ever made? You're wrong. You're wrong.
Unless you're right.
Unless you said
oh,
Zelda Ocarina of Time. I got this puppy.
Oh my gosh.
So
we didn't get thrifted jeans or
but a thrifted game.
We got a thrifted game.
So we went thrift store shopping. We did
for you.
For
what are the odds?
Us. You can.
I'm gonna play.
Well,
yeah.
Take a look at it. You can watch me play.
I'm gonna play.
You can watch me play. But,
my favorite game on the Nintendo 64 is Mario Kart.
She's great.
Yeah, I actually really am.
Yeah.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie. We like to play Mario Party sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be the champ. As
I'm gonna be the champ.
The champ! Call me the champ!
Okay. I think we're gonna go get some food now.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Chick-fil-A is always a good idea. Just putting that in your mind right now.
It's a good option. So, we didn't get Chick-fil-A. Why? Because In-N-Out is better. You like In-N-Out?
At the beginning of the year, we put out a video saying that one of our New Year's resolutions is to read one book a month. And we're a little late on this, but we did do it. Yeah, we did it. So that's like a big accomplishment already.
It's a big accomplishment. We did it. We're a little late in reporting it.
Yeah.
But we've been doing
we
it.
We finished it.
Yeah.
We're on our second book.
We're on our second book. But today we're talking about the first book and how that went.
Yeah. Okay, so I read Becoming by former lady Michelle Obama. And I didn't actually read it. I did an audiobook. So I did invest in Audible. So Audible gives you one free book a month. Well, when you pay for it, they give you one free book, and they also give you two free Audible books from like their authors. So you can have 2 extra books. So a total of 3 books. And it's really cool. So I download the app, or I can play it on Alexa, and it just reads it to you. Now what's really cool is that it was Michelle Obama's voice. Like, she read it to you. So I was in the car bumping, and like people were looking at me like, what? Yes, I'm talking to Michelle Obama. It was really funny, but the book was great. It really does break down and talk about her whole journey when she grew up in Chicago all the way to the White House, and after their reign in the White House, whatever you say.
Yeah. Rain?
Time in the White House. So whether you agree with like their political stuff or what they did in the office, I really just, you really just see her character and who she is. You see their marriage and who they are, and really just puts aside all the political stuff and really like who they are as people. So that was really cool to see how she grew up. She proposed the book in the beginning. She says, you know, how people ask you, who do you want to become when you grow up? And, you know, kids answer like, I want to be doctors, I want to be lawyers. But there's never really like a point of becoming in life. You're always constantly growing. So you could say, I want to be a doctor, but when you get there, it's like after a doctor, you could also become a mother. You could become, you know, something else in your career. And so you're always becoming in life. And so it just showed her different roles of becoming. And it was really beautiful. I really did enjoy it. Her writing was very eloquent. She was you can really tell she's very classy, and it was just really cool to see. And you know, you could see the ins and outs of the issues she had. She never did want Barack to run for office, so it did show like the struggles. And then the turning point of her saying, okay, I'm gonna get behind this man because he's my husband and he has a dream, and I'm gonna back up his dream because he's done it for me so many years. So she really just like turned it around and supported him. And I thought that was really beautiful in a marriage to see that like decision. And also you may, on the media, you see that she may seem like a perfect person, or they may seem like they have a perfect marriage. But she did state that they did have to go to marriage counseling, they had to go to family counseling, and there was a lot of ins and outs that you don't see, which I really do think portrays in the media today. Like, even for us, like for Instagram, like you may see people in like their perfect squares, but there's more to it. There's like a struggle, and there's more to what you just see. So I thought that was really beautiful. Really good read. I do suggest you read it, even though you may not be political. You could just see, you know, just some beautiful things that had happened. And there were stories at the end where she talks about how her life transitioned between being the first lady and the president, how her life looks like now. And there was a few stories that did bring tears to my eyes. It was really like beautifully written. So I do suggest to read Becoming.
There you go. Mine wasn't that good, so whoever...
Wow.
So, I mean, not as good as that, obviously. We love the Obamas. I think I mean, Barack is one of my role models, so one of my heroes. So please read that one. It seems like I'm gonna read that next.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna read that next. I read a really dope book called How Google Works. This is like the complete opposite of this. This is a very cerebral. It's funny. It's very funny if you would even think that, if you think that leadership is exciting and fun, this is for you. Google is beyond just like a technology company. It is, I believe, one of the companies that is reshaping culture in the workplace. There was that movie called, what's it called?
The Internship?
The Internship. Oh my God, don't watch it. It's hilarious, don't watch it. And it shows you kind of like the inner working of Google and the company and everything. But when I read this book, I got to see that they are having fun building an incredible company. If you are a leader and you have a staff, you have employees, you are in management of any sort, this book is going to absolutely change your world. I read it for the first time a long time ago. This was a reread, and from there I took a lot of the principles on how to recruit people, how to hire people, people who can't just pinpoint the problems but bring solutions to the problems, people that can't just touch the product but touch the culture and impact the culture, and how Google has figured out a way to make people feel important and valuable, and that they're assets to the organization. Not like the technology is the asset, but people are the asset. People are always the goal. And when you read this book, you have to take it in a way that will apply to your daily lives, because they talk about Google in a way that with their numbers, with their fields, with people in their stories, and you're like, man, I mean, that's Google, everything they have, the technology, the money. But the principles are universal. The way they think, their philosophy on leadership, it is incredible. So I recommend this book, How Google Works. I think my brother got me this book for my birthday at some point. We give each other books because they're fun. Books are awesome. And I highly recommend this book. Or go to Barnes & Noble, sit there and read it. You can kill this in like 2-3 seatings, or
just buy a copy, because then you just look like
coffee.
a weird person.
Yeah. But how was reading for you? Or I mean, you didn't really read it.
I listen.
You listen.
Her voice is very soothing too.
Yeah.
I really enjoy. I mean, I am like I said, I do. It's just hard for me to sit down and read. I think I'm just very. I can't sit down for a long time. I'm very. What is that called?
Active? No.
I just can't sit for a long time. So reading is hard for me. So
She can't sit for a long time unless Grey's Anatomy's playing. She can sit there for hours.
That's so rude. That is so rude. I can't. But yeah, so there are people out there who can't read just like me. And I mean, I can
get people who can't read.
I can read. I just can't sit down for a long time. But yeah, so I can read. What kind of question is this?
It's a real question.
I can read.
I believe you.
I do. I am. You can read definitely faster than me. So
Yeah. I love Barnes & Noble. We do that.
I don't know how to read. He could sit down and like read a book, and I will get through like
Well, I do the whole like skim through books.
2 chapters.
Like I don't know. I love reading. It saves you time. It saves you time if you want to grow in any area, life, leadership, the home, relationships, business, whatever it is. I mean, you can do trial and error for years, or you can read some books that will save you some pain. Obviously, everybody still has a process. I do not become like Google. She does not become Michelle Obama. We have our own journeys and our own goals to reach, but we can learn from these experiences that will make our journey easier and more productive in that way.
And I think just be inspired too by them, by their journey, and that it doesn't end there. Like you can continue to be something else. Like as the book I was reading, it's like, yeah, she was the first lady and he was the president, but now they're becoming something else, and that's beautiful. So we never do stop, and I think that just continues.
He's still my president. But yeah, so we're excited about this and the new books that we're jumping into. I'm definitely in the leadership vein. I love reading about that stuff. Do you guys hear that? That's baby Tiger.
She's crying.
Well, that means we have to like finish up. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited to jump into the next one and share it with you in the future.
So we are reading our books right now. We've chosen our February books. But if you have any books that like you're like, hey, you need to read these, we're down to take those. So
DM us.
Let us know.
Or
yeah, I like to stay on the vein of like inspirational and like learning and like biographies, but I'm not too into fiction yet. Like I don't really do fiction, but
fiction's fun.
I haven't read one, so maybe I'll try.
Maybe. But anyway, that's all we got for you today, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we're gonna go do a lot today. I think we're going to IKEA.
That's always fun.
We're going to IKEA.
He likes the idea of IKEA, but when we get there, he's like, why are we here?
No, I love IKEA. No, when? Why? Who? I run out of questions.
Everyone loves IKEA. It's the building that like sucks.
So tired right now.
It's like you're like going through IKEA and you're like, yeah, this is great, and then you get home, it's like, wow, 5 hours to build.
Yeah.
It's fun when all these little like bolts and needles and nails.
There's always extra pieces.
Not needles. I said needles. It's
What's in your home?
Bolts.
Needles.
No, there's no needles.
So our next book is How to Fix a Marriage. Apparently needles. I don't know about needles.
How do I build an IKEA drawing?
How to build an IKEA drawer using just needles. So we're going to IKEA. We just like talking to you guys. This is going to be a long video just because of this rant. which you could have totally skipped because like the meat was the books, just to keep you posted about these books.
Yeah.
But
we did it.
maybe we'll do an IKEA video soon. IKEA's fun.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. You want to tell them that we're done? You want to tell them that we're done?
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for watching, guys.
And then the thing. I don't know if you guys seen Crystal's
Stop,
videos.
no, we're not going through this. We're not. Bye. Bye.